All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Episode 13. Okay.
All right, so Fugo is stuck in a mirror dimension of sorts.
Yep.
With Eluso, the character with a stand with which sticks specifically only one living object in this extra-dimensional space.
Yep.
And
he has control of all the non-living stuff within said space, and that makes it rather difficult to try and defeat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Fugo is releasing his stand, and it is a very toxic stand.
Yes, one might say.
Quite devastating in terms of what it could potentially do to any living thing that enters its death radius, basically.
Yep.
So, all right. Now, Fugo, you have to figure this out. And hopefully Giorno is figured out already now, the mechanics by which Fugo has been separated from him and Abbachio.
Right.
But yeah, we are here on a mission, and we've got to find that key. So let's figure this out, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh.
仲間はお前を見捨てて犬の愉快の方に向かっている。間違いない。フーゴ、お前はもう始末したも同然。先にまずその何かをぶんどってやれ。
Famous last words.
I mean, he doesn't have access to his stand in here.
Yes.
Like, directly. Indirectly, yes, but... Oh, I like the music.
No way.
Of course. Crap. Yep. Well, OP time, let's go.
Well, she brings in Abbachio, and then Abbachio's like, but you see, I used to be a cop. I am trained in the art of hand-to-hand combat.
Umoreta Kibo no kakera tachi Kito kono te de mitsuke dasu sa sekai o kaeru tame ni Fighting gold Jibun no ichi o 信じたものだけがいつか輝ける命の限り神にも逆らい戦い続ける進む魂たちよ Fighting gold. Yeah.
Totally nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Didn't miss anything.
Man in the Mirror and Purple Haze. All right. One by one.
Okay. All right. What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Crap.
Giorno, the secret of his stand is...
Wow.
Is this... Yeah. Wait.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, dang!
Alright.
Yeah!
Awesome.
Man in the Mirror and Purple Haze. Yeah. Ho ho ho!
Alright.
Yes, that is a stand. Woo! Of the way the mirror is floating along.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Alright. Oh! What a hit!
Oh!
Oh! Yeah, curb stomp him! Oh! The shade! This is great. Yeah, no shit! Oh! Oh, dang, this is so cool! Which he did here. Oh!
That way it stops the effective range for your stand.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool!
That's really cool.
And Giorno will end up being right! Leone.
Oh.
Oh, dang. His ability is very, very useful here. Yep, see the time moving? Oh! Wow!
Wow.
Brilliant!
That should be the catchphrase for every JoJo villain.
That's some bullshit you pulled off. Abbachio is so freaking smart. Oh my gosh.
Giorno's not gonna do that.
Yep.
この先でよ、何が起きてるか予想できるか。おめえは全くいい仲間を持ったな。逃げねえでいるんだよ、小僧が。状況がよく分かってねえんじゃねえか。さて、俺が取るべき道は
At this point, I have choices.
Yes.
What would I like to do here?
ジョルノを始末する方法。もう一つは、まずジョルノの喉をかっ切ってからキーを安全にゲットする方法。先にジョルノの喉をかっ切る方にしてよ。俺の姿に気づいた。引きずり込んで、かっ切れ、マインザミラー。
Nice.
Oh!
Feeling. Yep.
ことはない。
Oh!
そして、フーゴもアバキオも無事で、み
Wait.
んなのところに帰る。
What?
Oh, I thought he. Okay.
俺の心はあの時、あいつと一緒に死んだ。
Wow.
今は何も感じねえ。
Wow.
手をなくしても何とも思わねえ。
Jeez.
Dang.
できるのは巨大で絶対的なものが出す。
Oh. The believer.
Yeah.
なのにジョルノ、あのクソガキはキーを持って帰る安全よりも俺とフーゴを助ける危険を選んでやがる。感染してやがる畜生。
ああ、同じ症状ですね、僕と。パープルヘイズのウイルスは30秒程度で全身に回るそうです。
So what have you done, Giorno? Like,
Yeah. Okay.
crap. Well then, what's gonna happen to you though, Giorno? Like, this
Yeah.
stand has the ability to influence like life energy and stuff, but like,
まだ遅くない。 俺も覚悟はいるが
Ugh.
だがウイルスは許可しない
Oh. Wow.
ことは許可しない
Wow.
まずいぞ外に出ればウイルスを体から切り離せる
アバッキオの野郎は
Okay.
ために自分の手を切断した
So what if Giorno was never actually infected with the virus? He gave himself a different virus
Right.
that's harmless,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna go out and Purple Haze's actual virus is gonna get him.
Yeah, yeah.
逃げられたジョルノお前がせっかく
I think you got it, Jacob. I think that's
Yeah.
it.
せいにしてここまで入ってきたのにやはり外に出ると思いましただがこの方がいいすでに奴はどっちみち倒れる運命
Oh!
出たことにより僕の命が助かる可能性ができたということ
Oh, really?
鏡の外に出たということはいるか中からじゃ位置がわからないんだ僕には攻撃
No, but we do know there's sound affected. There's things that interact. Yeah.
奴の位置ならわかります外のゴールドエクスペリエンスが
Wow.
Oh!
ってやつは人間の体温
Oh!
分かったり
It's more roundabout than that, Jacob. He's
Alright.
actually like giving
Yeah.
him a target. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh crap!
Wow.
掴んだ
やめろやめろくそー狂っちまうこのウイルスのカプセルを割られたらこんな
Oh no way! No way!
裏わせろパープルヘイズ
マインザミラー最後の力を振り絞れ
Oh crap! This is so intense.
この腕を鏡の中になんだって
What? It can launch him?
なんだって
Oh, oh, oh! Rest in pepperoni. This is gonna be gross.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
But
やったぞ鏡の中から出た奴を倒し奴
But Giorno.
を消滅した
and Abbachio.
Yeah.
しかしジョルノパープルヘイズのウイルスはもう先に鏡の世界が解除されたので僕はこの蛇に出会うことができたんですからねその蛇パープルヘイズのウイルスの中にいるのに生きているウイルスだらけの場所から生まれてきて発病しない生き物なんですよどういうことかわかりますか
So you can use this to be a, like,
免疫力があるということ
yeah, like an antidote or something?
生き物オールドエクスペリエンスこの蛇の血液から血清を取り出し
What?
Okay.
What? Oh my god!
何を考えているかわからないし
Wow!
とんでもないことを考え実行するやつだそしてその子に信頼できるものがある
Yeah. Because he sacrifices himself, you know, potentially with these,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
昨日ブチャラティのように
Oh. Jeez.
ゾルノお前の命が
I commend you indeed.
Well, and also now Fugo feels like he can accept this part of himself because
僕のことじゃない僕はただ予想を立てその通りに行動しただけ命がけというのはアバッキオの
Yeah, that's true.
手は重傷のはずですことよりも彼の手当てをゾルノ
Jeez. I can't now with my hand like, oh,
okay.
oh,
Wow.
ゲットした
jeez. Like residual damage. And
Uh-huh.
like,
Yeah.
Abbachio might be like without that hand for the
Yep.
rest of the part.
Like they don't have any, Diamond is unbreakable like
Like,
I mean, that's the thing. Gold Experience might be able to do something, though. Like, maybe he would be able to.
and
But-
Crazy Diamond, not Diamond is Unbreakable. But yeah, hopefully.
Whew!
Jeez.
I feel like this is a clever thing that the part is doing, that it's more just Araki learning over the course of the time doing JoJo's, is that having there being the group all working together, even if it's one at a time, them doing things, even though it doesn't, like, it's not shown them working together at the same time, it still feels like the team is, Abbachio. Oh, never mind. I thought Abbachio's hand was behind his back or something. I was like,
Yeah. What must I do?
Must I do?
Show how much I think about freaking you.
Feel it.
Must
Feel
I
it.
say? What
Must I do?
We also got another kind of shot of the boss.
Yeah.
Think about
Yeah. I'm
freaking
very
you.
certain, like, that was the boss. That was like they were implying to be the boss.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
We're gonna be showing Koichi again?
No, maybe the
Oh.
boss. Possibly.
Oh.
Oh. The one with the bells.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Abbachio, Giorno, you two, like, pulled some, like, incredible stuff here.
Yeah.
So, we need to, like, actually break down what Abbachio did. Because he pulled some shenanigans right there.
Awesome.
Like,
That was so awesome.
so his stand's ability is one that it can take the form of another and then rewind to show where that person or thing was at a specific time. So it basically is the investigative stand that replays a specific instance there.
Yeah.
But what he actually did
Was he disguised the stand as himself to get it inside.
Right.
Then, once half the stand was sent back outside,
Right.
he used his ability to rewind the time of where the person was to basically make the stand leave with the key. I love it. I love it. That's great.
It's actually ridiculous that this is something that he was able to do. But the thing was that it didn't just rewind that, it rewound the hand.
Yep.
Because the hand was something that was connected to the stand.
Right, because it's still a part of his stand.
Well, no,
right?
it's him. That was his physical hand, though.
Right. And because of that, there's a mirror that happens with the stand, right? Where the stand's hand would get cut off because they're connected.
Oh, right. Because if you were to cut off the stand's hand,
right,
you would cut off your own hand.
Yep.
Yes.
And because of that, then but the stand's hand was still able to exist as a stand hand and do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
So there you go. And I love
Big brain Abbachio, just like, you've seen some JoJo's shenanigans here, but get ready for Abbachio level big brain misdirection. The amount of time that Illuzo spent wasting jumping around back and forth trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
And this is why you take that extra 6 seconds of combat to make sure that you do the coup de grace on your defeated enemy. That way, you don't have to worry about them getting back up later.
Yeah.
But, oh man.
Yeah, this is something that I find rather funny, is that this was an example of where you have a boss that the DM is basically pitted against the 3 PCs, and the PCs are really struggling here. So the boss ends up being kind of merciful. The DM is like, okay, we're not going to have it go around killing them here. It's going to incapacitate them, move around, because it's got a bigger objective here. It doesn't need to kill them. It just needs to get the thing that they wanted. And then have each one of them tortured one by one until they find out what the PCs were here doing with this.
Right.
But because the DM is so merciful, leaves them around wallowing with 1 hit point, just like, okay, yeah, don't try and fight me, otherwise I will kill you,
Right, and granted, a lot of it is also because of the ingenuity of the players to basically introduce a new situation that it is in the best interest of the bad guy to resolve as quickly
as possible before they end up losing the opportunity
Right.
to get their primary objective.
Right,
here.
but because of that, you can this feels like the equivalent of like when you have like three people, three PCs, one boss, and all of them have healing word. So the boss is like, take you down. Ha ha ha. Healing word. Take you down. Healing word. And it's just this constant little chain
of chasing them with their 4 HP.
Basically just playing whack-a-mole with the PCs. But the PCs aren't down completely, and because of that, eventually
Action economy.
Yep.
Bonus action, healing word. An army of clerics here.
Man. I mean, clerics are busted.
Yep.
They are busted, but
so we end up defeating Aluzo, and holy crap was he beaten. And I love the idea that in this case, is it golden or gold experience? I think it's just gold experience. But
yeah.
Gold experience is not extremely OP.
No.
It can transform things into living objects.
Yeah. Crazy Diamond was way more busted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, there's obviously some things that Giorno can do with his stand that are ridiculously crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's more the utility and the flexibility of his stand to be able to do this. So he can't create a virus that would legitimately scare Aluzo enough to make him leave the mirror dimension.
Right.
He needed it to be the actual virus. So he infected himself with as little as possible so that he can transmit it. Mm-hmm. But the thing that's really crazy about this is that Giorno's courage about this is the thing that actually scared probably Aluzo enough to where he felt like he needed to leave. He was like, oh, I don't know what Giorno's stand can do. Maybe there's something that's going to give him an edge and I'll die before he does.
Right, so or at the very least, he's crazy enough that both of us dying is okay.
It's okay with him.
Yeah.
So he leaves, and then Giorno's thing of, I made the brick that he knew was interactable with the actual physical environment when we saw it in the previous episode. Mm-hmm. He had that be the thing that was the snake so that he could see that in this dimension, because he assumed correctly, I would say, that they're mirrored. So it's the thing on this side is also the thing on that side, rather than it being only one side gets the effects of the cause.
Right. Yeah.
So there you go.
Yep.
Some clever thinking and some very dangerous maneuvering.
Because the thing is that, I mean, I could be wrong, but Giorno had no way of knowing that would work.
That the healing would work.
That the healing would work.
That the immunity of the snake,
Because there's not necessarily any reason why the snake should be immune. Now,
his reasoning was that if it was
if it was made from something that was in the area, then it would be something that would be acclimated, in the same way that you would get like a tetanus shot or something or whatever, right?
Which is a bit of a stretch.
Bit of a stretch, especially for an inanimate object having an immunity. But
even though he turns things into a living object,
right? But the idea that the living object would be something that would be immune, But okay, cool. Like that was a cool thing that happened, and it's an introduction of a rule about
Golden
purple
experience.
haze. Well, golden experience, but
both.
Also purple
you're
haze.
Right. Both. Yeah,
and that's
purple
something.
Haze too.
And that's something that's really good for Fugo because he needs that.
So he feels confident in having a stand being useful.
Exactly, because his stand is something that is so dangerous. Like, even with the whole sunlight killing the virus in a few seconds, right? That's bioweapon. That's the dirty man's or not the dirty man's poor man's nuke. Oh yeah. Bomb, right. Exactly. It's like that. So the idea that now he has someone close to him that he can rely on, basically being able to cover for the mistakes, because his stand is a manifestation of his temper, right?
Sure.
So the idea that there are times where his temper has helped him, there are times when his temper has not helped him, right? And the idea that he can have someone that's basically a safety net and can help patch that up is fantastic. From a narrative and meta perspective, it's absolutely wonderful.
It's the barbarian fighter. I would say he's more of the fighter. Like Fugo's more of the fighter. It's the fighter basically realizing that they have a cleric on their team, and they're like, "Oh my god,
yeah,
you can do so much.
Yep.
I trust you implicitly for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Right. Well, or the fighter with the cursed weapon, right?
Yeah.
Like, where it's like,
yeah.
okay, this is great, but there are problems that come around from using something like this. What do we do? You know, oh, you got my back. I don't have to worry about that.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. I guess I can sleep a lot easier now.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. That's good. And then, I love that now Giorno has his Hisoka thing with regards to the inanimate objects and the animated objects is it has both the properties of rubber and gum. It has both the properties of the brick, the living and the non-living object. Right. So it's hilarious in that it's ridiculously like silly when you think about it, but it's so JoJo's that I just love it. Also,
I just thought of something. Oh yeah.
This is a really random note. This is probably not at all intentional. But did you notice the aspects of the Hamon almost inspired stand with the, maybe the vampire disease inspired stand?
Yep.
The light energy thing canceling out the virus that burns up somehow in the sunlight?
Yep.
Yep. I wonder if they're literally setting up world building things here, where it's showcasing the connection back to Jonathan, obviously through Giorno here, but also maybe Fugo has some vampire in his bloodline way back when.
Well, or
something.
Also potentially showing how Giorno is not Dio.
Yeah.
Right. The idea that just because he is technically the child of Dio, that does not mean that it controls his destiny, right?
Right. He is not a devil by nature of who his parents are.
You are Isildur's heir, not Isildur himself.
Yes, exactly.
You are not bound to his fate. You know.
Yes. Good stuff.
One thing that I thought would have just been hilarious for like a blooper kind of a thing that would have made this all end horribly. So I'm glad it didn't. But so imagine Giorno's like, I've got this great plan. All right, that brick, it's going to start moving, and it'll be in the direction of where he is. The brick isn't moving. Oh, God. The brick's too heavy. The snake can't drag it. You know? And then the snake's just like... And then Giorno's just like, well, I suppose this is it. This is where I die.
This is it. We're going to die. It's nice seeing you. Have a...
But that was just something that I thought of because
it's pretty funny. But okay, this is something that they can do in the future now for Fugo's stand. I liked that Abbachio was the one being praised the most for his ingenious, clever, ridiculous plan
and brass balls,
indeed.
Seriously,
this titanium balls.
Yeah, okay, we're episode 13, right? But this is a third of the way through the part, so you're cutting off hands already? Like this is a stand of the week. Like, I know it's important plot-wise.
Sure.
Which is great, you know. Yeah. And but also given the fact that okay, we are a third of the way through. It doesn't feel like it, but we are. So the idea of introducing lasting consequences for things, because once this part is over, we may never see these characters again.
Sure.
You know, having them do sacrifices like this is important, and this is and contrary to what I would originally think, this is actually good timing for it.
Sure.
Yeah. So,
well, hey, Abbachio, major props, buddy. And now that we've got the situation mostly resolved here, Abbachio is going to be tended to. They have the key.
Yep.
We had a couple little drops of little footage here that I thought was wonder how much we're supposed to look closely at these here.
What?
And there was the one where we showcased the people who Abbachio likes to follow the orders of.
Oh yeah.
Where was that? Was that when he was bleeding out or something?
Maybe. But yeah, it was it showed a bunch of characters that we knew, but then it also showed the boss, but he was sort of silhouetted out. And then it showed the old guy that I think they showed being dead at the end of this episode. That was the person that introduced them to what's her name? Trish, yes.
The boss's daughter.
I
am trying to see which is this the part there?
I don't know. Oh, yeah,
here we
yeah.
go. I can act a soldier and follow them without thinking.
Yeah. Right, so it's got Polpo, it's got old guy.
Bucciarati,
Yeah.
old guy. And then we have yellow striped suit. Shadowed face. Yeah. Now, I almost want to go back. I'm going to do this right now. I don't even care. Was that episode 2 where we showed Giorno helping the guy?
It very different, pretty sure.
I'm checking either way. I don't care. Where's why isn't this playing?
Okay,
here we go.
All right.
I just feel like it's the perfect way to like subtly set up.
Well,
completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different look.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. No, it's a completely different look, person, hair.
Although I'm with you in wanting the boss to have some kind of personal connection to Giorno, because one of the issues potentially in this, because I mean this is only 13 episodes into the part, right? So who knows how long we'll have with the boss once the boss is actually introduced and we know who they are.
Yeah.
But if you do a reveal like that, if they don't have any previous connection and you haven't been sort of previously building them up and characterizing them beforehand and giving them an attachment,
I think we
to your
will
main character.
I think we will.
I think
they're not happening that yet.
Right.
It took a while for Kira to be brought into
very true.
Kind of the forefront of the story for part 4, and that might be the new style that Araki is doing from here on out. Is that you slowly build up kind of the idea of them and before you actually see them.
Yeah. Yep. That could totally be it.
But okay, and then we have our member of the, what are they called? The assassin Hitman Squad.
Yep.
At the end credits scene here.
Right.
And this is the one with the bells on him.
And given the fact that he picked up a little burnt scrap of paper, which probably has the location of where they were at or something, I get the feeling that he has some kind of restorative, something or other, because it seems like he was going to use that tiny little burnt scrap of paper to like figure out where they were,
Yeah, here's something that's fascinating about this is that the gun was fired.
Yes.
I believe it was.
Yeah, I mean it's smoking, so I would assume so.
Let me see. Well, there's the paper that's smoking. Yeah, the gun is smoking, so it was fired. Did this person kill himself?
Maybe.
Like maybe they were about to be captured by this guy.
Yeah, and they didn't want any information to get out, so they shot themselves.
This might not be the old guy. The suit color is similar, and is a little bit of a chubbier gentleman.
I think there was a point where we saw their face for a little bit.
I think no, they're specifically avoiding.
Okay, but it does show that they have like an old gray like beard.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just let it play and see if we can see anything here of detail.
Yep. Okay, so right there we see that it's an old person.
It's an old person with a mustache, beard,
and a gray beard. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's him.
And then I thought there was a point where we saw their face a lot closer up, but maybe not.
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
But then that little piece of paper.
Yep. And then a smile.
He doesn't necessarily smile though. It's more of like just a. Okay. I mean, that might be a smile. It's a little bit of curved up. I just
yeah, compared to how he was before that. Yeah, that looks like a little like not like a ha 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 no.
But if it
belly
was like
laugh or something,
and then
like it makes me think sort of like the calm confidence kind of a thing.
Yeah. Whatever this is, it's not going to deter him.
Right.
Okay. Well. All right, this is the character that we don't have the name for
just yet, right?
But like the only one we don't have the name for.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
the Hitman Squad. So,
but red eyes and Joker bells.
Yeah,
with the black other parts of the eye. What's that called?
Eyeshadow?
No. Like because there's the iris, which is where the color comes into the eye.
Pupils.
And then the white part of the eye. Is there a technical term for that? I forget.
Pupil. I don't know.
I don't know. But anyways.
No, it's not the pupil.
Right, because the pupil's the inside. But anyways, Great episode. Great episode. I gotta say, I really, really loved Purple Haze, the way it was shown when Purple Haze finally did the attack rush. Like, it was very satisfying narratively, but also just visually it looked awesome.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah.
And also the terrifying aspect of it can also launch the projectiles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have
feels
to
like
dodge that.
The Matrix thing of like blocking the strike and then
Yeah. That's probably one of my favorite parts ever in the Matrix is just the silliness of it because they're supposed to be so strong, right?
Right, exactly.
He goes, catch it. He's like, haha, and then just
oh man.
in this case, it's the equivalent of Jonathan Joestar
dislocating the shoulder. Yeah.
Hemon extend arm,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever it was,
Yeah.
like where he like extends the reach, you know.
Yeah.
You fell for your
man.
cool Thundercross split attack. Perfect offense and defense.
Oh boy.
So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general, and you can also talk with Jacob about the book that he wrote.
That's right. So I wrote a sci-fi novel, and if that's something you're interested in, which you should be because it's awesome. But basically, yeah, it's on Amazon. Links in the description. There's hardback and ebook, so whichever one works best for you, go check it out.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.